Private viewing Thursday morning, 30 lots arranged by a room. Silver numbers on the objects, bitter cards prepared by noon. I was checking seal submissions, against name beside the gate. Every envelope was dated, 3 full days before the list. Lot 4, warehouse by the harbor, highest bidder 21. Lot 5, vacant row of offices, same amount from 41. Different names and registrations, different addresses on the page. Still the signatures lean forward with the same correction made. I searched the company records while the auctioneer rehearsed. Every bidder led through holdings to one buyer at the source. Blind auction, numbers change, different bidder, same last name. Raise the card, close the sale. Competition built to fail. I brought the matching registrations to the partner at the desk. He aligned the paper edges, then returned them to the set. Said the legal team had cleared it. Said my role was checking sums, not deciding who was bidding or where ownership had begun. Then the final catalog arrived with an extra page inside. Like 18 Calder building residential occupied, 27 rented units. Hammy's listed as unknown on notice issued to the tenants. No inspection ever shown. The sealed offer for the building carried bidder 53. Another branch of the same buyer filed before the added sheet. Blind auction, cards go round, cards go round. One hand moves them up and down. Raise the price, hide the trail. Call it open, close the sale. Three firms, one chair, 5 bids, same air. New names, old seal, false choice, closed deal. Last lot, front page, homes listed, list occupied. Might lie, cavalries, read the bids or read the names. The auctioneer announced the opening, asked for bidder registrations. I replaced his lot summary with the link incorporation pages. First card lifted near the doorway, then another by the wall. I read both company numbers and the owner joining all. No accusation, no performance, only filings, dates and shares. Every bidder in the chamber connected through the same affairs. And I read the tenant schedule, unit numbers, lease terms, names. 27 loans presented as an empty property exchange. The auctioneer removed the microphone. The partner told me I was done, but the room had heard the structure before bidding had begun. Several buyers lowered paddles, 2 reporters crossed the floor. Lot 18 left the order pending notice and review. They escorted me outside with my pass folded in my hand. Through the glass the cards kept rising, just not according to the plan. Blind auction, numbers known, different bidder, single owner. No more lots arranged by room. Silver numbers on the objects, bitter cards prepared by noon. I was checking sealed submissions against names beside the gate. Every envelope was dated 3 full days before the list. Lot 4, warehouse by the harbor, highest bidder 21. Lot 5, vacant row of offices, same amount from 41. Different names and registrations, different addresses on the page. Still the signatures lean forward with the same correction made. I searched the company records while the auctioneer rehearsed. Every bidder led through holdings, the one buyer at the source. Blind auction, numbers change, different bidder, same last name. Raise the card, close the sale, competition built to fail. The matching registrations to the partner at the desk. He aligned the paper edges, then returned them to the set. Said the legal team had cleared it. Said Mauro was checking sums, not deciding who was bidding or where ownership had begun. Then the final catalog arrived with an extra page inside. Lot 18, Calder building, residential, occupied. 27 rented units, families listed as unknown. No notice issued to the tenants, no inspection never shown. The sealed offer for the building carried bidder 53. Another branch of the same buyer filed before the added sheet. Blind auction, cards go round, one hand moves them up and down. Raise the price, hide the trail, call it open, close the sale. 3 firms, 1 chair, 5 bids, same air. New names, old seal, false choice, closed deal. Last lot, front page, homes listed, occupied. Mic live, gavel raised, read the bids or read the names. The auctioneer announced the opening, asked for bidder registrations. I replaced his lot summary with the LinkedIn corporation pages. First card lifted near the doorway, then another by the wall. I read both company numbers and the owner joining all. No accusation, no performance, only filings, dates and shares. Every bidder in the chamber connected through the same affairs. Then I read the tenant schedule, unit numbers, lease terms, names. 27 homes presented as an empty property exchange. The auctioneer removed the microphone, the partner told me I was done. But the room had heard the structure before bidding had begun. Several buyers lowered paddles, 2 reporters crossed the floor. Lot 18 left the order pending notice and review. They escorted me outside with my pass folded in my hand. Through the glass the cards kept rising, just not according to the plan. Blind auction, numbers known, different bidder, single owner. No more cards behind the veil, name the buyer before the sale. Warehouse closure Monday morning, demolition booked for 8. I was sent to clear the records before trucks arrived at the gate. Most of the cabinets stood empty, every hard drive had been pulled. Then I found a freight lift waiting with 1 lower level marked cooled. My access card released the basement, rows of chambers line the wall. Paper labels, case numbers, departments written very small. First room held rejected invoices, second held a safety claim. Every file was marked as deleted, every sheet remained the same. Temperature Temperatures drop by section, -2 then -9. The colder rooms held newer records never entered in the archive.
Cold storage, sealed the file, keep the damage out the side, low temperature. Clean report, freeze the record, close the door.
Box 11 held complaints from drivers working double shifts. Box 14 showed altered figures used to justify the cut. Several letters named the managers who had ordered them removed. Every ounce of mark resolved before the claims have been reviewed. I photographed the case number, sent the index to my phone. Then the final chamber opened at 16 degrees below. One gray folder sat inside it, sat with my employee code. Transfer approval signed and dated from a year before we closed. I remembered one blank cover sheet passed across my desk at 5. Routine movement to retention, no attachments at the time. Now beneath my name were statements, every warning, every date, and a note beside my signature,
Authorized to isolate. Cold storage, signed and filed the witness. Out of sight, low temperature. No appeal, freeze the paper. Call it sealed.
One form, one pen, late shift, sign then no file attached, no time to ask my code. They're sealed, deleted, still real. Gate opens, trucks roll. Take one box or take them all. Found 2 loading cages and a manual pallet jack. Stacked the claims in numbered order, put the signed approvals last. Copied every room's inventory, temperature and entry log. Sent the photographs and index to 3 addresses off the dog. One belonged to former council, one to workers named inside. One to the appointed liquidator, handling what the firm denied. At 7:40, site security found me waiting by the bay. I gave him my access card and told him what I moved away. No speech about good intentions, no excuse that I was used. I had signed without inspecting what that signature approved. When the demolition crew arrived, the chambers was to clear. Every file once kept below was waited in the morning air. My gray folder on the top page, open at the final page. Same old name beneath the order, now attached to what it changed.
Cold storage, doors unlocked, every record leaves the dark, low temperature. Could not conceal what stayed frozen, still stayed real.
Closure Monday morning, demolition book for 8. I was sent to clear the records before trucks arrived at the gate. Most of the cabinets stood empty, every hard drive had been pulled. Then I found a freight lift waiting with one lower level marked cool. My access card released the basement, rows of chambers lined the wall. Paper labels, case numbers, departments written very small. First room held rejected invoices, second held a safety claim. Every file was marked as deleted, every sheet remained the same. Temperatures dropped by section, -2 to -9. The colder rooms held newer records never entered in the archive.
Cold storage, seal the files, keep the damage out of sight. Low temperature,
Clean report,
freeze the record,
close the door.
close the door.
Box 11 held complaints from drivers working double shifts. Box 14 showed altered figures used to justify the cut. Several letters named the managers who had ordered them removed. Every answer mark was all before the claims have been reviewed. I photographed the case number, sent the
transfer approval signed and dated from a year before we closed. I remember one blank cover sheet passed across my desk at 5. Routine movement to retention, no attachments at the time. Now beneath my name were statements every warning, every day. To know beside my signature, authorized to isolate.
Cold storage, sign and file. Keep the witness out of sight. Low temperature, no appeal. Freeze the paper, call it sealed. One form, one pen, late shift, signed then, no file attached, no time to ask. My code, they're sealed, deleted, still real. Gate open, trucks roll. Take one box, or take them all. Two loading cages and a manual pallet jack. Stacked the claims in numbered order, put the signed approvals last. Copied every room's inventory, temperature and entry logs. Sent the photographs and indexed the 3 addresses off the job. One belonged to former council, one to work is named inside. One to the appointed liquidator, handling what the firm denied. At 7:40, site security found me waiting by the bay. I gave them my access card and told them what I moved away. No speech about good intentions, no excuse that I was used. I had time without inspecting what that signature approved. When the demolition crew arrived, the chambers all stood clear. Every file once kept below us, waited in the morning air. My gray folder on the top cage, open at the final page. Same old name beneath the order, now attached to what it changed. Cold storage, doors unlocked. Every record leaves the dark. Low temperature, not concealed. What stayed frozen still stayed real. Close the door. Close the kitchen after midnight. Count the tills and kill the signs. Lock the bottles, check the freezer. Match the orders line by line. One receipt remained beneath them, face down by the second drawer. No transaction in the system, no amount or table for. Turned it over, solid black ink. Every corner, every side. Held it underneath the work light. Faint white letters crossed the die. Date adjusted Friday morning, cooling warning left and red. Supplier called and so altered, extra hours never said. Every entry used my login, every detail checked again. Small decisions made in private just to keep the number set. Black receipt, no price shown. Every shortcut written down. No refund, no excuse. What I covered left the proof. Tilted paper toward the ceiling. More descriptions from below. Promise made to keep Maria. Shift removed 2 weeks ago. Fault reported by the driver. Owner told the van was clean. Invoice, but I had the difference. Reason entered unforeseen. None of it across the courtroom, none of it could close the place. Each was small enough to swallow, large enough to change our face. At the bottom on the total, there were numbers without signs. Not the cost of stock or labor, only names arranged in line. 7 workers, 2 vendors, 1 inspector, 1 close friend. Beside each name a final column, trust remaining at the end. Like receipt, names appear. Every silence printed clear. No return, no dispute. What I buried kept the proof. Fold it once, ink comes through. Fold it twice, still in view. Sink runs cold, flame burns blue. Shred the page, make it new. Morning shift, half 5:30. Owner comes at 6:09. Drop the lot, one choice left. Hide the count or leave the dead. I kept the paper on the counter where the first light crossed the glass. And I opened every message, still archived inside the phone. Sent the warnings with the date shown, and left the edited fields alone. Printed schedules, copied invoices, marked the hours left unpaid. Wrote one note without an argument. These were choices that I made. No performance of repentance, no request to keep my chair. Only facts based in the order I had broken everywhere. When the owner crossed the doorway, I was waiting by the till. Black receipt beneath the work light, every hidden entry visible. He read slowly, reached the total, then looked past me toward the floor. I placed both keys beside the register and unlocked the office door. Nothing ended with forgiveness, nothing balanced on the sheet. But the morning had the full account, not the version made for me. Black receipt, left in light, every shortcut now in sight. No refund, no excuse, what I covered became proof.
Closed the kitchen after midnight. Counted tills and killed the signs. Locked the bottles, checked the freezer. Matched the orders line by line. One receipt remained beneath them, face down by the second drawer. No transaction in the system, no amount to table for. Turned it over, solid black ink. Every corner, every side. Held it underneath the word light. Faint white letters cross the die. Date adjusted Friday morning. Cooling warning left unread. Supplier code, answer altered. Extra hours never said. Every entry used my login. Every detail checked against. Small decisions made in private, just to keep the numbers set.
Black receipt, no price shown. Every shortcut written down. No refund, no excuse. What I covered left the proof.
Tilt the paper toward the ceiling. More descriptions from below. Promise made to keep Maria. Shift removed 2 weeks ago. Fault reported by the driver. Owner told the van was clean. Invoice split to hide the difference. Reason entered unforeseen. None of it across the courtroom. None of it could close a place. Each was small enough to swallow, large enough to change a face. At the bottom on the total there were numbers without signs. Not the cost of stock or labor, only names arranged in lines. 7 workers, 2 old vendors, 1 inspector, 1 close friend. Beside each name a final column, just remaining at the end.
Black receipt, names appear. Every silence printed clear. No return, no dispute. What I buried kept the proof. Folded once, ink comes through. Folded twice, still in view. Sync runs cold, flame burns blue. Shred the page, make it new. Morning shift, 5:30. Owner comes at 6:09. Drawer locked, 1 choice left. Hide the count or leave the debt.
I kept the paper on the counter where the first light crossed the glass. Then I opened every message, still archived inside the phone. Sent the warnings with the date shown. Left the edited fields alone. Printed schedules, copied invoices, marked the hours left unpaid. Wrote 1 note without an argument. These were choices that I made. No performance of repentance.
No request to keep my chair, only facts placed in the order. I had broken everywhere when the owner crossed the doorway. I was waiting by the till, black receipt beneath the work light, every hidden entry visible. He read slowly, reached the total, then looked past me toward the floor. I placed both keys beside the register and unlocked the office door. Nothing ended with forgiveness, nothing balanced on the sheet, but the morning had the full account, not the version made for me. Black receipt left in light, every shortcut now in sight. No refund, no excuse, what I covered became proof.
Shifted 1211, Route 16 across the town. Dispatcher handed me a notice, follow every marking down. Blue paint started by the depot, cut across the regular lane. First turn past the Eastern Station, though the schedule stayed the same. 5 passengers were waiting for the stop beside the square. When I followed blue around it, one man asked what brought us there. I showed him the diversion order. He looked twice and shook his head, said the street had stayed wide open, said no warning had been set. Next blue arrow crossed the river, onto roads no bus should take. Still the dashboard route indicator marked each wrong turn as correct. Blue detour pulls us wide, every arrow leaves the line. Road stays open, stops disappear, paint says forward, no route here. At the northern interchange, 3 more riders ring the bell. Their apartment blocks were visible, but the arrows turned us west. One woman showed the timetable, downloaded that afternoon. Every stop remained in order, nothing mentioned changing route. I called dispatch through the handset, only maintenance replied. Said the route had been mended, said the file was classified. Blue paint crossed an underpass, then entered an industrial road. No street lights, no marked platforms, just the old municipal zone. Through the fence I saw the depot schedule closed the text that day. Several boxes by the entrance, driver numbers on the tape. Then I understood the order every bus brought through that gate meant his driver had reported and accepted the transfer date. Blue detour, painted clean, takes the driver off the street. Road stays open, stops remain, follow orders, lose your name. Gate ahead, lights behind, blue line bends, Route 16. Records box, passes cut, drivers enter, buses stop. 8 on board, 7 stops, no one asked to leave them lost. Wheel turns left, paint turns right, I choose the road still marked in white. Pulled out before the entrance, crossed the blue line at the gate. Turn the bus toward the river, put the schedule back in place. First stop, towers by the market, second houses near the school. Every rider left exactly where the printed numbers rule. Dispatcher called 3 times, I let the handset light and fade. Kept the doors and engine moving till the final stop
roster. Before sunrise cleared the rain, but the next bus crossed the river on the ordinary lane. By mid-morning crews were scraping every blue mark from the ground. No announcement, no admission, just the real route running south. Blue Detour ends tonight, every rider gets the line. Road stays open, stops stay clear, paint means nothing when we steer.
Replacement shift to 1211, Route 16 across the town. Dispatcher handed me a notice, follow every marking down. Blue paint started by the depot, cut across a regular lane. First turn past the Eastern Station, though the schedule stayed the same. 5 passengers were waiting for the stop beside the square. When I followed blue around it, one man asked what brought us there. I showed him the diversion order. He looked twice and shook his head, said the street had stayed wide open, said no warning had been set. Next blue arrow crossed the river onto roads no bus should take. Still the dashboard route indicator marked each wrong turn as correct.
Blue Detour pulls us wide, every arrow leaves the line. Road stays open, stops disappear, paint says forward,
No route here. At the northern interchange, 3 more riders rang the bell. Their apartment blocks were visible, but the arrows turned us west. One woman showed the timetable, downloaded that afternoon. Every stop remained in order, nothing mentioned changing route. I called dispatch through the handset, only maintenance replied. Said the route had been amended, said the file was classified. Blue paint crossed an underpass that ended an industrial road. No street lights, no marked platforms, just the old municipal zone. Through the fence I saw the depot schedule closed at 6 today. Several boxes by the entrance, driving numbers on the tape. Then I understood the order, every bus spot through that gate. Man, his driver had reported and accepted the transfer date.
Blue Detour painted clean, takes the driver off the street. Road stays open, stops remain, follow orders, lose your name.
Gate ahead, lights behind, blue line men's, Route 16, records box, passes cut, drivers enter, buses stop.
8 on board, 7 stops, no one asked to leave them lost. Wheel turns left, paint turns right, I choose the road still marked in white.
I pulled out before the entrance, crossed the blue line at the gate, turned the bus toward the river, put the schedule back in place. First stop, towers by the market, second houses near the school. Every rider left exactly where the printed numbers rule. Dispatcher called 3 times, I let the handset light and fade. Kept the doors and engine moving till the final stop was made. Then I drove the empty vehicle to the central traffic yard, gave the detour sheet to transit with the route log and my card. Listed every painted junction, every closed depot record box, named the driver shown in sequence and the order we were brought. They removed me from the roster before
when we steal.
Yeah, temporary housing inspection, 7 floors on Marlowe Street. Management declared it vacant, every unit marked complete. Lobby directory was missing, mailboxes had all been sealed. Still one elevator button, showed the numbers underneath. 4th floor, lights behind the curtain, shoes arranged beside the door. Dinner moving through the hallway, television through the floor. Unit 12 was labeled storage, someone called behind the frame. When I knocked, the sound went silent, then a child asked for a name. Property manager beside me said the building carried sound, said the families left last winter while their laundry turned around. No vacancy, names erased, people living without a place. Doors still locked, rooms called clear, mark them empty while they're here. While they're here. 5th floor had a broken notice, dated only 3 days back. Water service ends on Friday, printed underneath the tab. Every lease number was covered by a temporary storage code. Bedrooms entered as containers, kitchens listed as unknown. I counted 26 apartments showing heat above the line. Management reported 0 on the redevelopment file. Then my tablet gave a signal, final inspection received. My employee code appeared there with all rooms marked unoccupied. Submission time was 9 that morning. Before I entered through the gate, photographs attached as evidence showed each doorway stripped and bare. Same position, same dimensions, but the walls were freshly white. None resembled what surrounded me on that occupied 5th floor side. No vacancy, file says none, heat still moving, water runs, doors still locked, names unclear, mark them empty while they're here. While they're here. Floor 4, room 10, names removed, enter again. Built, child's code, storage code, no tenant, note my ID. Their report, false photos, wrong support. Manager waits, tab it bright, one correction stops the file. Claps, fall out, bass goes thin, organ drops 1 floor again. Last bar left, no beat below. 1 live room, the system shows. I opened the submitted version, copied every reference line, changed the building status back to occupied at inspection time. Added photographs from each floor, meter readings, posted dates, counted every furnished doorway and the names beside the plates. The manager reached for my tablets like correction weather required. I stepped back into the stairwell, kept the upload page alive. So the report the city housing, copied legal aid as well. Marked the previous submission filed before personnel arrived. No dramatic confrontation, no one gathered in the hall. Only doors remained half open as the upload cleared the wall. At the bottom of the staircase, management disabled my pass, but the corrected room count stayed there, 26 instead of blank. No vacancy, names restored, people living past each
each door. File corrected, record clear. You can mark them out of here.
Temporary housing inspection, 7 floors on Marlowe Street. Management declared it vacant, every unit marked complete. Lobby directory was missing, mailboxes had all been sealed. Still one elevator button showed the numbers underneath. The fourth floor, lights behind the curtains, shoes arranged beside the door. Dinner moving through the hallway, television through the floor. Unit 12 was labeled storage. Someone coughed behind the frame. When I knocked, the sound was silent. Then the child asked for a name. Property manager beside me said the building carries sound. Said the families left last winter while their laundry turned around. No vacancy, raised. People living without a place. Doors still locked, rooms called clear. Mark them empty while they're here. Fifth floor had a broken notice, dated only 3 days back. Water service ends on Friday, printed underneath the tap. Every lease number was covered by a temporary storage code. Bedrooms entered as containers, kitchens listed as unknown. I counted 26 apartments showing heat above the line. Management reported 0 on the redevelopment file. Then my tablet gave a signal, final inspection received. My employee code appeared there with all rooms marked unoccupied. Submission time was 9 that morning. Before I entered through the gate, photographs attached as evidence showed each doorway stripped and bare. Same position, same dimensions, but the walls were freshly white. None resemble what's around me on that occupied 5th floor side. No vacancy, file says none. Heat still moving, water runs. Doors still locked, names unclear. Mark them empty while they're here. Floor 4, room 10, names removed, entered again. Heat bill, child's code, storage code, no tenant, no my ID. Their report, false photos, wrong support. Manager waits, tablet bright. One correction stops the file. Claps fall out, bass goes thin, organ drops. 1 floor again, last bar left, no beat below. 1 live room, the system shows. I opened the submitted version, copied every reference line, changed the building status back to occupied at inspection time. Added photographs from each floor, meter readings, posted dates, counted every furnished doorway and the names beside the plates. A manager reached for my tablet, said correction will required. I stepped back into the stairwell, got the upload page alive, sent the report to city housing, copied legal aid as well. Marked the previous submission file before personnel arrived. No dramatic confrontation, no one gathered in the hall. Only doors remained half open as the upload lit the wall at the bottom of the staircase. Management disabled my pass, but the corrected room count stayed there. 26 instead of blank. No vacancy, names restored. People living past each door. File corrected, record clear. You can mark them out of here.